Maurice, how long have you lived in New York City?
I'd say about 25 years. I did 15 in Seattle, and then I was born in Norfolk, Virginia.
What brought you to New York?
My mother.
And have you lived in Staten Island the whole time you've been?
No. I was raised in Brooklyn. Came here, got married, spent about 25 years here, moved to Seattle, spent 15 years there, then came back when I got divorced second time.
Do you live in this area?
Yeah, I live in the next building.
Okay. What do you think is the best part about getting older in New York City? What's good about being older here?
Are we talking honesty here?
Yeah.
Being a senior, nothing.
Nothing good.
Nothing good. Whatever you got good, you got to make it yourself.
So what's hard about it?
Having no voice, being lied to all the time by politicians, and no disrespect. Sitting here, people come, they ask you questions, and nothing ever gets done.
What do you want to see get done?
I want to see them treat senior citizens better. You work all your life, they take all your money and give you nothing in return. People come, they ask questions. Be honest with you, I didn't want to come sit here, but I said, if I just sit outside and don't say nothing, then I'm part of the problem. People come, they ask questions, they say they want to find out how seniors are, how we feel, what goes on in our lives, but who does anything about it? And my question to you, like I asked you before when we were outside, what are you guys going to do with all this information? I have my thoughts, but I keep them to myself.
What do you think we should do with it?
Well, I think you should do it. I think you should take it to the politicians and let them know that seniors are treated like second-class citizens.
Why do you think people treat seniors that way?
That's just, it's life. No disrespect. I don't think they do it on purpose, but, they're young. They haven't been where, where we've been. I've seen a lot, done a lot, good, bad, and other. They're about themselves. You really can't blame them. But, being a senior is frustrating. Like when they give you one thing, they take something back. Like if they give you an apartment in senior housing, they take something back from you. They take food stamps back, or they take a little bit of your Social Security or your pension from you. So, why work all these years and say, see, when I thought I was going to be a senior, I thought it was going to be a piece of cake. I worked for 50 years for the city, 2 cities. And I figured, once I retired, I'll travel, whatever the case may be. It's a pipe dream. And if you ask any senior, they'll tell you the same thing. Unless they're like rich or well off, it's a pipe dream. Whatever you get, you got to work for it. Even being 68, 69 years old, I'll be 69 in September. And I still work for everything I get.
Tell us about the center.
Well, the center is a godsend actually, because it gives you a place to get out of the house. See, I don't get out that much. I have a bad hip, so I can't travel as much. So in order for me to, not to just sit in the house and watch TV and get fat, come down here. I got friends, well, actually I would say family down here. Most of the staff are excellent. They care about you. They, if you don't come in a day, your phone rings. So it's nurturing, actually, to be honest with you. It's like rehab in a sort for me. Because I've seen the streets of New York and Seattle and 9/11. I've seen a lot. So to see this, this is the part of being a senior that I love. You got some people that care about you, but what can they do? They can't do nothing for you but make your life a lot easier when you're here. The people who can do it, make your life different, They don't care.
What kind of work did you do?
I work for 2 police departments.
Were you
New York, yeah, detective, New York and Seattle. Actually, Tacoma, Washington.
Right. So last question. If you could talk to when you were 25, your 25-year-old self, what advice would you give them about what it's like to get older? What would you tell a 25-year-old New Yorker now about what they don't understand about getting older?
I said, please, don't wait to get old, because it's going to be nothing but heartbreak. It's good. I mean, I rue the day that I turned 50. And I thought that was going to be the better part of my life. I did a lot, in my lifetime. So I thought, like, when I hit 50, it's going to be downhill from there. Travel, spending money, women, partying. It ain't like that. You got to sit on Social Security lines. You got to sit on food stamp lines. You got to sit on all these meeting lines, talking about. The only time you see a politician is the day before the election. And I don't vote for none of them. Because if you're going to come and see me the day before election, I don't know you, you don't know me. So I would tell my 25-year-old self, in short, don't get old.